Today, I want to do a pretty easy video. Just want to explain what's an automation. A lot of people think that to do an automation, you need to have like three PhDs, one in computer science, one in machine learning, and the third one in uh, I don't even fucking know. But at the end of the day, with the tools that we have now, with how powerful is AI, everyone can do an automation. If I was able to do automations, then you can do it as well. The concept is super, super simple. First of all, what are your problems? Can I fix them with code? Let's come here. If you say yes, just ask AI. It can give you another point of view, some edge cases, and blah, blah, blah. If you don't know, you ask AI. If you say no, first of all, ask AI because maybe it's solvable. And if the only chance is go to therapy, maybe ask for a yes. If you guys don't get the cheat, it means that you are actually touching grass instead of wasting your time on that Twitter. Now, first question: how do I ask AI? Here, it's a super super simple prompt. No bullshit, no context engineering. Models are too smart for that nowadays. Easy. I have a problem. I'm a complete beginner. I have some experience. Put something, your level of experience here. Create for me a product requirement document, or you can just ask him for a doc to solve this problem. Now, which model can help me to do a PRD? That's a nice question because we have kinds of models. Nowadays, it seems like JavaScript frameworks at this point. So I did a little tier list here on which are my favorite models. So on a reasoning base. So which are the ones that are the smartest and can help you with difficult tasks. For me, those are the three main one: 2.5 Pro Deepthink, Rock 4, and GPT-5 Pro. But for two out of three, you need to have like a $200 a month plan. So you can stick to either Rock 4 or you can use GPT-5 with thinking. So those are the four best models right now for breaking down tasks. Two out of four are kinda achievable. GPT-5 thinking and Grok 4. Grok 4 nowadays is also free and for most of users. So you can make him do your PRD. And the other two, well, if you have the money, why not? GPT-5 Pro for now, as for my testings, is better than 2.5 Pro DeepThink, but I don't have enough material to decide which is the part superior option. The other ones are still good. Opus 4.1 with research mode is also good. 2.5 Pro with deep research enable, it's also really good. And GPT-5, stick to the thinking model. So you just ask in chat to think hard, and this is gonna trigger the thinking. The other models are completely useless. 2.5 Flash, Maverick, those don't even deserve a tier. So, and by the way, this is something I made with just vibe coding. Like this was made in 4 hours or something. And this is really cool. It just is useful for those videos. So now I have this prompt and let's test this actually. I have a problem. So I made a simple automation for my private community on Telegram where I share AI news. It looks like this. I just paste a Twitter URL, and after some time, it creates a headline, a small paragraph on what is the tweet or the thread about, and it links the original tweet with the anchored link, and it saves it to the logs. Now it works only with Twitter, but what I want to do is make it work also with YouTube. So let me get this prompt. Let me go to GPT-5 with reasoning. And let's say I have a problem. I need extract a YouTube video transcript. I need to do it for free and with a reliable API, my use case doesn't need many interactions every month. So I'm a, let's say, new platform app here to solve this problem. It's gonna take a bit. Make sure you have GPT-5 with reasoning high, if possible, and with search enabled. That's really important. Okay, here we go. Let me zoom in a bit. This follows yaps a lot. Well, okay, now that we have this, we just copy it. We go to your IDE of choice. In my case, I will start Claude Code. And first of all, I will paste the prompt that I had it here. I do it so Claude Code has everything that is. I do it so Claude Code that also has the whole context of my code base can understand my problem. And then I just paste the PRT. Last but not least, I tell Cloud Code, please ultrafin, solve my task. I can also tell him to use the MCPs that he has available. So for example, you can use the context 7 MCP if you need other APIs or libraries to achieve our goal, or if you need updated docs in general. And he started. I'll bring you back once he's done. Now, there is a small, big problem. Sometimes Cloud Code starts to spit out random libraries, some that don't work, some that try to work. It's been doing it for a while now. And if this doesn't work, you always need to think of a plan B. So, yes, like it's been running for a while, is getting problems. Now it's back to the research stuff. So what I did here, it's asking Perplexity, a research engine, but you can ask OpenAI with search enabled or Google with search enabled, wherever you want. And I said, which are the best API to get YouTube transcripts? That's it. I got a bunch. What I saw here is Superdata, and this is the one that we are gonna use. I know it's pretty reliable and it does the job, but in general, you can go one by one. Like this, we cannot use because we're using TypeScript, and that's the second option. Let's just try with this. Let's go to the documents. So it's Superdata docs. You go here, you copy it, you go to your Cloud Code, and you say remove the libraries and scripts you done until now for the YouTube transcript, and let's implement Superdata. What I want to tell you here is that even if you research, even if you have your PRD, sometimes you just don't get what you need. And this sometime is going to be more times than you think. So, and this sounds stupid or cliche, but that's really how it is. If you don't have previous knowledge on what's the best tech stack, what are the best APIs for your use case specifically, then you're gonna have big problems. So the research part, I just showed you a simple prompt and I got a simple response, even if it was really big, but it didn't have enough details. So the the planning part is one of the most important parts of the overall structure. It should be something like 70% planning, 30% doing. But most people think that vibe coding is just open cursor, start with the AI chat here, start ask random ask questions, and let's see if it works or not. That's not how it works, sadly. At least not yet. So yeah, I gave it a change of pace and let's see if this is gonna work. And now, after a bunch of back and forth, Cabal's wearing, let's test it out again. Copy. This is my agent playground. Let's paste the link. Now, let's see. It's talking about inputs and upper source container.
Have you ever wondered what would it take to build a mini
Better
version
start.
of a cloud provider like AWS or DigitalOcean?
So
Well, in this video, we're going to set up our own mini cloud provider using Incus.
okay, perfect. At least we know that he's not hallucinating random shit, that he's talking about the actual video. So yeah, I mean for today that's it. We just used this simple, let's call it framework. I think it's a bit of an overstatement, but still, to create something that is not a shitty 3JS game that you're never gonna use, but it's something that can actually be beneficial to either you, your friends, your company, or wherever. So that's it for today. Thank you for being here. And you can follow this channel if you found it interesting, or you can also follow me on Twitter. And yeah, see you in another video. Bye bye.